day 4 of 5 days of inspiring stories. And so this one is all about, even if you are broken or damaged or hurt, you still have value. Okay, and so the story I want to use today is about a speaker. I mean, you've probably heard it before. There was a speaker who had a crowd of 200 people, and he asked them, he said, and he held up a $20 bill, and he said, who here wants this $20 bill? And every single person in the seminar held up their hand. Okay, they're like, free money, yes. And he said, okay, I'm going to give this $20 bill to one of you, but first I'm going to do this. And he took the $20 bill and he screwed it up. And so he kind of crumbled it and screwed it up. And then he held it up again and he said, who still wants this $20 bill? Again, everybody raised their hands. And he said, okay, what if I do this with it? And then he took the $20 bill and he threw it down on the ground and stamped all over it and screwed it up, and it was all crumpled and ripped and dirty. And so he said again, who still wants this $20 bill? And again, every single person in the seminar put up their hand. And so he said, even though this $20 bill is not all crisp and new and perfect, but it's dirty and it's ripped and it's crumpled and it's messed up, you still want it. And so that kind of like, sometimes what that speaker, I don't know who he was, what that speaker did with that $20 bill, sometimes life does that to us. So why do we think that the $20 bill has the same value, and no matter how dirty and messed up, we still want it? Why do we because we know it has value, right? We still want the $20 bill because it has value. Even though it's messed up and it's all screwed up and it was thrown around and stomped on, he asked everybody and they all still wanted it because they knew that the $20 bill hadn't decreased in value just because its appearance had changed and because it had been through some stuff. And that kind of goes back to us, like sometimes life does things like that to us, and we think that because we go through some stuff and we get some scars and we get beat up and we get thrown around and we get stomped on, we think our value decreases, and it doesn't. Just like the value in that $20 bill doesn't decrease, they still wanted it. We still have, our value doesn't decrease based on what we're going through in life either. Okay, so no matter what you go through, your value doesn't change. Okay, it doesn't decrease anyway. And so I hope that was helpful to you today, whoever needed to hear it. I hope you got value. If you did, please share so we can help more people. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.